Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Capricorns, where we take a look at the person who broke your heart or someone you're not in communication with. So if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Your love and support, Capricorn, means the world to me, so I just wanted to say thank you so much. Now let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what messages come through regarding the person who broke your heart or you're not in communication with. We're going to take a look at what they're thinking or feeling, how they might be viewing you, and then we'll get as much advice as we can from Spirit. Clear messages and guidance, please, for my Capricorns regarding this person that they're energetically or romantically linked to. All right, the overall energy, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is their energy, what they're thinking or feeling. So this may be somebody who has a habit of rushing in and out of relationships. This may be somebody that wanted to stay single, not ready for some sort of commitment. This could have been a very passionate connection, but they may not have been focusing on the right things here. They're viewing you as the Six of Pentacles, but Capricorn, they do see you as a perfect match. They see you as somebody who pulls their weight in a relationship. They may be thinking about asking you out on a date is what I'm getting. And we see the Seven of Wands. So this is final outcome energy. It's also advice. I feel, when I felt it right away, it was like full stop. Hold on. Hold it right there. And I feel like that's Spirit's advice for you regarding this person. I have a feeling you're dealing with somebody who focuses too much on the physical or the sexual or the passionate connection here. They see you as somebody who would make a really good match. Now, it's possible that maybe you just need to put this on pause and protect your energy. But for some of you, it's like a full stop. I feel like Spirit is keeping this person at a distance for a reason. We do see the Sun card. So some of you may be dealing with a Leo, or maybe you have Leo in your chart. So I feel like Capricorn, it's very important that you focus here on your happiness, what makes you happy. Make sure you're not in a situation or with anybody who maybe you feel like you have to dim your light or keep yourself small. Now, I am seeing with the Seven of Wands, though, for some of you, it is about working on this connection. And it is possible if this person does put in the work and comes out of this Knight of Wands energy, like they could be regretting rushing out of this connection and seeing that they've really messed up because you have a lot to offer and you make them very happy. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Let's clarify before we move forward. So your person in the Knight of Wands rushing in and out of the connection is what I'm getting. The King of Pentacles, this person maybe, I just feel this is your energy. Actually, they've got you on their mind night and day, Capricorn. It is also possible that your person wasn't quite ready for a commitment because they were finishing up school or they were really focused on their finances and on their stability. Yeah, I feel like your person didn't want to offer you emotion, Capricorn, despite the fact that you could be a great match and despite the fact that they're seeing you that way right now and that you made this person really happy. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like either you're dealing with somebody who just doesn't like to make those emotional connections. Maybe they've been single for a long time or they've been badly burned, and so they're sort of projecting a little bit of that energy onto this connection. But I also feel, too, your person maybe feels uncomfortable in their emotions, in those deep emotions. So they might have this tendency, is what I'm getting, to rush in and out of connections before things get too heavy or too sticky for them. So they're a little bit emotionally unavailable is what I'm getting here, okay? But they may be reevaluating that because I do think that you've made this person feel differently. With the Six of Pentacles, they're seeing you as somebody that is a very healthy choice for them. Like they're taking a really cerebral approach to you and to this connection since you've been away from each other or not talking. Again, for some of you, it might be a long time. For others of you, it might be a short term. It could be somebody you've just recently started seeing, or maybe somebody you've been involved with for a while. But the Page of Pentacles tells me that this person sees you as healthy, as having your, SHIT together. The Page of Pentacles tells me this person does want to invest in you. Maybe they're thinking about reaching out and extending some sort of olive branch or asking you what you're doing. This person is seeing you very clearly. It's almost like they've made up their mind to kind of come in and give this a shot. Now, of course, some of my Capricorns, you know, you're going to be like, full stop, no way. You know, maybe they ruined their chances with you. But for a lot of my Capricorns, I feel like you are going to be a little bit defensive. And I definitely feel this person is defensive, especially when it comes to emotional matters. But they've made a decision that they want to reach out and they want to communicate. For some of you, they want to fight for this because the Sun card, they see you as somebody important in their life, or they see you as somebody that this could really grow and expand. The Ace of Swords in reverse, though, tells me that some of my Capricorns, like I said, when I first pulled this card, you know, these two women here were like, full stop, nope, no way. You might have this person blocked. You need the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And this person needs to be the one to reach out is what I'm getting. This person needs to be the one that unblocks their throat chakra, tells you how they're feeling, and they need to be able to be vulnerable in that space. The Five of Swords, though, your person wants to move forward. They want to heal things. They want to resolve conflict here, Capricorn. For some of my Capricorns, this person, they're not only very attracted to you, they still hold a torch for you. They're amending this Knight of Wands energy, especially if they've been single for a long time. And I think maybe they felt like they could rush in and out of this connection just like they always do. But I feel your person wants to boss up. I feel like there's a very strong physical attraction, but I also think that your person is seeing something in you, Capricorn, that they haven't seen in anybody else, and that's that security, stability, and safety. But like I said, for some of you, you may accept an apology, but you might just keep moving forward. Again, you need to trust your higher self, your own guidance when it comes to this, right? How do they come towards you? And they need to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But with the Ace of Swords in reverse, maybe communication is blocked. But with the Five of Swords in reverse, I'm seeing that this person is willing to get around that. So whether, I don't know, they show up at your house, at your job, or they just sort of, you know, create a new account and reach out to you, send you a message. Not sure, but this person, it feels like they've made up their mind to reach out. But I do think that expressing their emotions is difficult for them. I feel like this is somebody that doesn't really like drama. This person could feel, Capricorn, that you're hard to figure out, or maybe I just feel this person might be a little bit uncomfortable in that emotional space, but they want to go there with you. They want to heal this. They want to fight for this. They see you as a good, viable option. I know that sounds really clinical, but it's almost like this person has made up their mind. They've weighed up their options. And this King of Wands, I'm getting really strong Leo energy. They're probably not going to stop at anything. Until they get an answer, or they get you to talk to them, or you say yes to seeing them or meeting up with them. So for many of you, this person, they've been focusing on what it is they do want in the future. For some of you, they've been dreaming about you, maybe even fantasizing. With amazing chemistry, this person is looking at how you would be a really good match here. I'm seeing that for some of my Capricorns out there, this person sees a future with you. Now, room service, do not disturb. For some of you, it's like they want to get away with you is what I'm getting. It might feel like it's coming out of left field here, but let's see. And caught. For others of you, this may be a third-party situation. So I want you to be aware of that. Many of you, you may already know this. For some of you, Capricorn, this connection broke down because somebody found out there was some sort of third party, but I kind of feel like it's like your person's person, if that makes sense. It's not going to be for all of you. And they're hiding something. Yeah, but we do see that. So as amazing as the chemistry is, as much as I feel they are going to reach out and they are going to communicate, they have been hiding something. And for some of you, you might find with this Queen of Cups in reverse that they're still attached to somebody. Now, it doesn't have to mean that they're in a third party, like they're married to somebody, but it could be an ex. But for a lot of you, it does feel like they do have some sort of attachment to somebody else that they haven't told you about, that they do need to come clean to you about, all right? And we see reminders, but whatever this is, I'm seeing my Capricorns are seeing a lot of feathers. Maybe your person is, maybe feathers have some other sort of synchronicity for you. But that's like the big red flag that I'm picking up on here. Maybe this person did lie to you about a third-party situation. And again, you're going to have to all decide, how you handle that and if you would forgive this person for something like that. So I do feel the truth is paramount here in whatever happens, that you need the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Also, if somebody has lied to you in the past, Capricorn, is that something that you really, truly can forgive? Or, is it impossible to reestablish trust? the physical connection between you two is undeniable. But there is something here that needs to be out in the open or needs to be talked about if there's any sort of chance on fighting for this or working for this. And for a lot of my Capricorns, I do see, and I'm going to stick with that Seven of Wands, you may need to keep this person at a distance for a reason, okay? But let's go ahead and see, what does your person, what else do we need to know about your person? Transforming. Something must change. We can do it voluntarily, or the universe will upend it for us. Okay, so for some of my Capricorns, you may have found out, much to this person's dismay, that they were married or involved with somebody else. And I feel from, 99.9% of you, this is a deal breaker. Okay. And I do feel there was divine intervention here, despite the amazing chemistry, despite seeing the future in you, or in your eyes even, is what I'm getting. That spirit is sort of keeping this person at bay or blocked for a reason. Allowing yourself to forgive someone and move forward encourages healing. So for some of you, Capricorn, this person wants to come in and offer you an apology with the Page of Pentacles. Maybe they want to give you the truth, and that could be for healing and closure. But I do feel like you need to watch this person's motives as well, because they are very, very attracted to you. Okay, so just pay attention to that, because sometimes closure is not closure at all. It's reopening or reigniting a passion or connection. Okay, so just be aware. Messages for my Capricorns, please. We get appreciation. Even in challenging times, it's important for those we love to feel loved and appreciated. So I kind of feel that whatever happened here, Capricorn, between you and this person, that you felt unappreciated, or they didn't value you enough to tell you the truth, or they didn't value you enough with the Knight of Wands to stick around during tough times. Because I also see the Knight of Wands as somebody who can have a bit of a temper, that's somebody who can be attracted to sort of the next shiny thing. So I do want you to be careful with this, because again, that's, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, right? So you need to make sure this person honors your worth and your value. And we see frustration and anger. Develop a healthy outlet for challenging emotions. Constructive communication may be needed. And I see that, it's interesting. I was picking up on that with the Knight of Wands in reverse, that there might have been outbursts. But I also feel too, constructive communication may be needed. And that's that Ace of Swords. The throat chakra does need to be unblocked. I mean, for some of you, it's going to depend on your story. And not do all of you have the same story, okay? So I'm not saying go heal a connection where somebody treated you poorly or lied to you or cheated on you. No, but again, these are general readings, so you need to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But for some of you, you are going to want to heal this connection and fight for it. But I feel that there might be certain triggers here that you need to really lean into. And it's about really getting constructive communication, about checking to see if you're on the same page. Do you share the same values? Do you share the same vision for the future? And for some of my Capricorns, the answer may be yes. Okay, but, and there's a big but here, but you need the truth. And I see that this might be very difficult for this person at times. So we see mediation. Intervention in this situation is necessary to come to a mutual agreeable solution. So it may be that third party energy, it could be a friend or a family member or coworker that's trying to get you guys to talk, or at least to try to get on the same page. Now, for some of you, you might be married to this person, or you might be in a higher level of commitment with them. And it may be about, okay, maybe we need to talk to somebody, a spiritual advisor, a counselor, a therapist, to see if we can sort of come to some sort of conclusion and be able to tell each other how we feel, what we need, and if this is something that can be healed. Because I do feel for some of my Capricorns that it might be something that you can heal if you both want it. But for others of you, you might be, I'm getting this mediation as divine intervention. This connection may have been pulled apart. And we see that with transforming. Something must change. And that may be the divine coming through and maybe showed you that this person wasn't who they said they were, or they were doing things behind your back. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. All right, so let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my Capricorns. What does this person want to say to you? I admire you. My life is not together as it seems. Yeah. So for some of you, I do feel like this person too, that what they could be hiding could be that, you know, if they've moved on with somebody else, that they're not as happy as they're sort of posting online and things like that. For others of you, they are experiencing financial challenges is what I'm getting. I couldn't let you get close to me because I feel like Capricorn, if they let you get close to you, they would see, you would see what it was that they were hiding from you. And like I said, not all of you, is it a third party? Is it a marriage? Is it another connection? But it could be that this person with the Knight of Wands, they don't like people to get too close to them, because when you look at the details, things aren't exactly the way they present themselves, okay? So just a little bit of a red flag there. And I won't let you down. But this person does feel like, I do feel that this person is going to try to come in and heal things. They do want a second chance. And like I said, with my Capricorns out there, it's going to be 50-50. Some of you might, if this is a long-term connection or something you've put a lot of time and effort into, you may consider therapy. There may be some sort of third party trying to bring you together to set you up. So be aware of that as well. And I won't let you down is a beautiful energy that they have this want and this desire to be accountable, to heal things. Six of Pentacles, I want to make it up to you. But I also see with the Two of Swords here in reverse is that Capricorn, you need to see what the truth of the situation is and not what you want to see here. Okay? And I am in a committed relationship. Boom. There it is. For many of my Capricorns, this person is in some sort of third party relationship. And for many of you, they don't want to let you go, and they're seeing you as the person that's right for them. But again, you have to be very careful, Capricorn, because your worth and your value is much more than that. You deserve to be number one. You deserve to be with somebody that you can be with 100% of the time. And you need that transparency. And I do feel like there's a big red flag here with this person not being honest with you. I do also see this person may come back and wanting to heal things, but they may still be hiding something. So I just want you to be aware of that, Capricorn, okay? Let's see. So we get nostalgia, focus on the here and now. So for some of you, this person, again, they are very nostalgic. But I also feel with this like haze over these two is that you shared some amazing times. The connection is incredible, but it feels like something's missing. It feels like something's lacking, and it feels like they weren't honest. And to me, Capricorn, that's a really, really big red flag here. Take control of your own narrative, because I do feel that this person may have either been future faking, or they may have been even at some point manipulating you. Okay, is what I'm seeing here, because we see that she's like on these puppet strings. This person may have been stringing you along, or they might have been painting a picture of who they were. And we see that it's not just about being in a committed relationship or not. It may even be about their finances. I just get there's something here that we can't completely trust with this person, Capricorn. That's making me a little bit uncomfortable here. And you already have all the answers. So Spirit's saying you already kind of know everything that you need to know. I see a lot of my Capricorns headed off on a journey without this person. I feel like it's a hard decision because like I said, there's like this amazing chemistry between you. And I feel like you dreamed about a future with this person. And I think that's the picture that they painted. But I think it kept you in an energy of either being single or being strung along. And I feel like my Capricorns, a lot of you is enough is enough. For some of you, I do get that they are going to have a friend or a family member or somebody reach out to you. But I want you to be aware of that. It's one thing to know how somebody's feeling, and they see you as their person. They see you as the best of the best. And it's one thing to know how much they care about you and how much they feel, but you have to be very discerning and very clear about whether or not they can give you what you're looking for. And for a lot of my Capricorns, I'm not so sure they can. Your potential is endless. So Spirit's just reminding you here, Capricorn, to not let anybody or anything dim your light. All right? To choose to be with people who honor and value you and are trustworthy, that make you feel safe. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say about this connection, please. I told you, financial challenges are affecting this connection. This person, their life isn't as together as it seems. For some of you, they have some pretty heavy debt. I just heard gambling debt. That's not going to be for all of you. For others of you, they may still be connected to an ex or somebody that they have to, or maybe even child support is what I'm getting. But this person is not necessarily who they portray themselves. And I always feel like you have to be really wary of that. Some distance is going to bring you clarity if you don't have it now. For some of my Capricorns, this is somebody you haven't been talking to for quite some time, and you already have all the answers you need. And interference, third party, showing up big time in this reading. An external party is intruding on this relationship, whether it's finances, work, a partner, a spouse, a lover. There's something here. And I just feel like there's actually more than one. Like I also feel there's somebody that may be trying to work on their behalf to sort of win you back. Because for many of my Capricorns, I'm getting here with the Ace of Swords, you might have this person blocked. So just be aware of that, okay? Just be aware of that. I feel there's some pretty big red flags here. I feel also with the Sun card, a lot of my Capricorns, you are focused on a new connection. And, you know, with this little baby here, I mean, I feel there's something here that's making you very, very happy. For some of you, you might have a cockatoo or cockatoos resonate with you in somehow, some way. But I also see with the Sun card, like a lot of my Capricorns, you've been focused on creating something new, a new relationship, or focused on your happiness. So again, I feel like you have to be careful. That original message I heard, or that feeling I got with the Seven of Wands, like both of these women with their hands up saying stop, full stop. Because this person's going to come in and lay it on thick, and I think they know exactly how to approach you. But I also feel they may have a tendency to focus more on the physical and the passionate. Some of my Capricorns, if you're single, this King of Wands is telling me, looking you right in the eye and telling you that you can manifest something here. If you want to heal it with this person, obviously that's on the table. But if you want to manifest something else, that is as well. Because right behind him is a missed opportunity and a soulmate connection that has come apart. Because I feel like this person wasn't honest with you, or they rushed in and out of that connection. And you deserve a King of Wands, male or female, it doesn't matter, but somebody who's going to be decisive, not wish-washy, and in their masculine energy, and always choose you. And look at that, we have that right there. The Lover's card, Gemini energy. So Spirit may be sending you a new soulmate on your path. And we see go slow. So whatever decision you decide to make here, Capricorn, make sure that you take time to really ground. And I feel like most of my Cappies out there, you do ground yourself. You know, Capricorns making a decision can sometimes be like a ferry boat turning around, right? It doesn't happen usually like that, but I feel like it is really important, because I do think that there's some sort of, there's confusion here because this intensity of this connection. But for a lot of you, again, just trust your intuition. You already know what you need to know about this connection, and you know what to do here. So hopefully this reading is confirmation for you, whatever that might be. I'm going to leave it here. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button, you share and subscribe. Also check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. All right, my dear Capricorns, love and light. Take care.